In this exercise, we are going to start with this sketch and we will end up with this illustration. And during this exercise, we are going to use the stroke panel a lot. Create new, same settings, artboard. We only need one. File, place exercise 15, click on the image, check template, place, and now we can start drawing. I'm going to start with drawing the sky and the ground. So we're gonna need the rectangle tool. I'm going to choose this sky blue, no stroke, and I'm going to draw a sky just like this. Object, hide, selection. Now I'm going to draw the ground. I'm going to need this shade of green and draw a rectangle just like this. Same thing, I'm going to hide it now. Hide, selection. And now we can draw the road. For that, I'm going to need this shade of gray, this light gray. I'm going to zoom like this, place the cursor exactly here, and draw a rectangle from here to here. What I'm gonna do now, I'm going to make it wider from both sides, right and left. To do that, I put the cursor right here. I maintain Alt, and look now, the changes happen on both sides. So I'm going to leave it at that. I needed to exceed the artboard from both sides. And now I can add a stroke. For this, I'm going to choose a dark shade of gray, this shade, and I'm going to increase the stroke from 1 to 20, just like this, or maybe 30. I think 30 is better. Okay, now I'm going to copy and paste this rectangle in the same place. So edit, copy, edit, paste in place. Now you see we have two of the same thing but in the same location. I'm going to set this one, this fill to none, and the stroke to this darker shade of gray. Now stroke panel, I'm going to change the align stroke from center to outside, and for this one I'm going to change it inside, just like this. Now we have something that looks like a pavement here and here. I'm going to draw a dashed white line. For that, I need the line segment tool. I need the color white, and press shift. I can draw a line just like this. I'm going to increase the size to, let's try 40 or maybe 60. Yes. And we're gonna make it a dashed line simply by checking this box, dashed line. I'm going to set this to 300 dash, and this one to 150 gap, and press enter. Now we have a complete road. We can start drawing these lines on the grass. For that, we need the line segment tool, same tool. We can uncheck dashed line. choose the color black for now. Stroke weight, let's try 40. And press shift. Draw a line like this. And most importantly, I need to change the cap from butt cap to round cap, just like this. With the same settings, press shift, another line. Press shift, another line. Just like this, press shift, another line. Press shift, another line. Press shift, another line. Another line. Just like this. Press V to access the selection tool. Maybe I can make it even thicker than this. Let's try 60. Now select everything, press Alt and Shift, duplicate and keep it on the same line, and let go. Now I'm going to press Shift again, select this part and this part together, change the color from black to white, change the opacity from 100 to 10%. I forgot this one. White and %. Now I can go to Object and click on Show All, and we get exactly the effect we wanted on the grass, just like this. So last things we need to do, we need to draw the clouds and the sun. So I'm going to select the sky and the ground once again, Object, Hide, Selection, and now we can start drawing the clouds. Line segment tool, same tool. I'm going to choose the color black. Set this to, let's say, 100 for now. Stroke. Press shift, create stroke like this. Okay. Now I'm going to place the cursor right here, press shift and up arrow several times, and I increase the size just like this. I'm going to stop at 180. And one more thing, the cap must be changed from butt cap to round cap, just like this. With the same settings, I'm going to press shift, another line here, and another line here, and another line here. Now we have our first cloud. We go to the next, press shift, a line here, a line here, another line here, and another line here. I can maybe change the location, just like this. And now we have two clouds. I can now go ahead and draw the sun. We zoom. We need the ellipse tool this time. Ellipse tool. Let's put this to none. And the fill, we need the color yellow. Press shift, create circle just like this. Okay. And put it where it needs to be. Now I'm going to add the dots around the sun. To do that, I'm going to add a stroke. First of all, I'm going to choose the color red, then I'm going to change it later on. Increase this a little bit like this, 20. It's very important. Align stroke, I change it from align stroke to center to outside, from center to outside. Click, now it's all outside. I'm going to increase the stroke weight, shift up arrow, stop at 40. Now I'm going to transform this to many dots. Stroke panel again, I'm going to click here, dashed line, set the dash to 0. It's very important. 0, and the gap, I'm going to set it to 50. As you see now, we don't have dots. We only have thin lines around the circle. But if we click on stroke panel and change the cap from butt cap to round cap, now every thin line becomes a small dot. We got exactly the effect we wanted. We can now go ahead and change the color from red to yellow. And now we have a sun. Selection tool. I'm going to select this cloud and this cloud. Change the color from black to white. And now I can bring back the sky and the ground. So the exercise now is finished. You go do the same and don't forget to save.